Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Al Jazeera, Israel's Supreme Court has unanimously rejected a government policy that banned representatives of the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, from visiting Palestinian detainees in Israeli prisons. The court ruled on Wednesday that the policy, which halted all visits following the Hamas-led attacks on October 7, 2023, contravened both Israeli and international law. The justices noted that the government had failed to present a valid legal foundation for the ban, which marked the first time in 50 years that Israel had prevented such visits. As a result of the ruling, more than 9,000 Palestinian security prisoners and detainees held in Israeli facilities will once again be eligible to receive ICRC visits. The decision was welcomed by the ICRC, which declared its readiness to resume its work as soon as possible. The ruling comes amid mounting international concern and a recent United Nations report citing widespread ill treatment, torture, and sexual violence against Palestinian detainees within Israeli detention facilities. According to a report by CNBC, database startup Supabase announced on Thursday that it has successfully raised $500 million in a fresh funding round, bringing its valuation to an impressive $10.5 billion. This new valuation is roughly double what the company was valued at during its previous funding round in October, highlighting the intense interest from venture capital investors looking to back high-growth areas of the artificial intelligence market. Co-founded in 2020 by CEO Paul Copplestone and Chief Technology Officer Ant Wilson, Supabase provides critical back-end infrastructure for vibe coding, a rising phenomenon where developers and non-technical creators quickly build software using AI-assisted tools like Anthropic's Claude Code and OpenAI's Codex. Copplestone noted that these tools are now driving most database creation on their platform. The massive funding round was led by GIC and saw participation from prominent investors including Excel, Y Combinator, Kraft, Felicis, Coatue, and Stripe. Currently, Supabase boasts over 250,000 customers and a staff of 350. Along with the funding, the startup previewed a new tool called Multigrass, designed to help users scale Postgres databases to a global enterprise level. According to a report by TechCrunch, Meta has launched a new conversational AI creator assistant on Facebook to help creators optimize their performance and brainstorm content ideas. Currently rolling out in the United States, Canada, and India, the tool provides personalized recommendations based on the creator's unique style, performance metrics, and goals. Rather than parsing through complex charts and dashboards, creators can ask direct conversational questions like, "When should I post?" or "What are people saying in my comments?" Additionally, the assistant can suggest trending audio and content themes aligned with cultural moments to encourage more frequent postings. This move is part of Meta's broader strategy to retain creators within its ecosystem, reducing their reliance on third-party generative AI tools like ChatGPT, and to compete more effectively with rivals like TikTok and YouTube. Alongside the assistant, Meta expanded its AI-powered translation feature for Reels on Facebook to support Arabic, Bahasa Indonesian, French, Thai, and Vietnamese, which helps creators break down language barriers and reach global audiences. According to a report by Global News, a fragile ceasefire in the Middle East is facing severe strain as the United States and Iran continue to exchange military strikes while peace negotiations drag on for weeks. In the latest escalation, Kuwait's international airport was briefly shut down on Wednesday after Iranian drone strikes heavily damaged a terminal building, killing one person and wounding dozens. The U.S. military reported intercepting multiple missiles and drones targeting American and coalition forces in Kuwait and Bahrain, subsequently launching retaliatory strikes on an Iranian ground control station on Qeshm Island. Amid the violence, semi-official Iranian news outlets reported that Tehran has halted communications with ceasefire mediators, demanding that the conflict in Lebanon be resolved first. However, U.S. President Donald Trump disputed these claims, stating that negotiations are still actively continuing. The ongoing tension is further complicated by Israel's deepening military operations in Lebanon against Hezbollah, creating a rift over whether to negotiate these conflicts together or separately. Meanwhile, high global energy prices persist as Iran maintains its grip on the Strait of Hormuz and the U.S. continues its port blockade. According to a report by Leonie Zaubau, the United Kingdom and France have finalized plans to lead a multinational mine-clearing mission in the Strait of Hormuz. The operation is scheduled to commence within days of the United States and Iran reaching an agreement to reopen the critical trade waterway. Shipping in the Persian Gulf has been severely disrupted following recent conflicts between the U.S. and Iran, during which Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps reportedly laid mines. Military planners from several countries have reached an advanced stage in preparing for the operation. A coalition of 15 nations has pledged to provide military personnel and equipment to support the mission and ensure the safety of commercial vessels. However, the deployment will not begin until the U.S. and Iran formally agree on restoring unimpeded commercial navigation rights. While Iran has expressed a desire to clear the mines itself, the UK and France maintain that Tehran lacks the necessary capability to do so effectively, leading them to assume leadership of the operation while maintaining open communication channels with Iranian authorities. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.